I'm so glad you could join me for another video, and I'm so excited about this video because it is my first flip through of my daily journaling challenge. I have been journaling every single day so far in 2018, and now that January is over, I wanted to share with you guys all of the spreads or entries that I did so far this year. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have already seen all of these spreads in photo form because I'm documenting my daily journaling challenge over on Instagram, posting an entry from the previous day every single day of the month, and so I'm doing that right now for February. If you want to be able to see the spreads as they're happening, you should go and check that out. It'll be linked down below. Over there, I am using the hashtag #MyAbidingJournal. I'll have it in the description box. And I really encourage you all to use that hashtag as well if you want to try and participate in it. It doesn't have to be for the whole year, even if you want to try and do it just for a month or even just a week of just really sticking to journaling and documenting your life and your memories because they are worthy and valuable. I would love for you to join in that. So without further ado, I am going to jump here into my traveler's notebook, which is where I am doing all of my journaling. And this traveler's notebook, I believe, is just your standard size. It might be an extra wide. I'm not positive on that. It was actually a gift to me from one of you guys, Tarika, so thank you again for this amazing gift. It has been serving me so well and I absolutely love it. But for those of you who are interested, it is a Webster's Pages TN and I love it. So my first page is It's a New Year, 365 Days, 365 Opportunities, and I just put a photo on here of me and Ben, my boyfriend, with some washi tape that I use kind of as like a frame. So then I have January 1st, really got into using my selfie printer for January. I am obsessed with the Canon selfie printer. It makes it so easy to just document your life because you can just take photos on your phone from that day and right away go home and print them out. It's so handy. And if you're interested, I can definitely do a video on the Canon selfie. I have been obsessed with it and I will have it linked down below for sure. Then for January 2nd, we played this new game that I got my brother for his birthday called Suro, which is a really cool game, and I can link it down below if you're interested in checking it out if you like kind of fun family games or strategy games. But it came with this really cool vellum piece in the game, and I was like, okay, you have to give me that vellum piece since I got this for you because it's going to be perfect for my journal, and as you can see it is. So it's really neat. So I put that in here. And then that's just covering up the page where I talked about that day, and then have photos of my little niece. Isn't she so darling? She's so cute. Day 3, I kept it pretty simple, using some gelatos for this border and some stickers, and then I started using my weather stamp that I have. I finished reading Turtles all the way down, so I marked that with some really cute book washi tape surrounding the picture of the book. And then just use my documented sticker to journal a little bit about it here in the corner. This one was really journaling heavy. I literally only used, I think, a gel pen and then stickers from Create 365. Here I used a little stencil for this mandala, and then once again used a lot of stickers from Create 365. If you're not familiar with my channel, I love using these sticker books, Create 365, the Happy Planner stickers, that are meant for the Happy Planner, the ones that you can actually buy for planning, but I use these all the time in my bullet journal and in my memory planning. And they have a really great one, which is my favorite, for using in my daily journaling, which is called Memory Planning. And so it just has really fun stickers that you can use to document different things in your life, like things related to your family or things related to the weekend, or ones like this that say noted, who, what, where, when, that you can fill out related to that day. So it's just a really neat sticker book if you do this kind of journaling like I do. I love using that. My next one is probably one of my favorites, and this, if you can't tell, is the time that Ben and I went rock climbing on the 7th. And I just used this cool stamp to write January 7th with memories and good times around it. And then the whole rock climbing I actually did using my Prima watercolor set to do the brown in the background, and then to create the different little handholds that you would see when rock climbing, as well as the little markers that indicate what level of rock climbing you're on. I used just my Tombow markers, and then I love the idea of expanding a picture using drawings. So obviously the photo ends here, but it brings it to life in a really different way when you imagine what the rest of the photo would have been through your drawing, if that makes sense. I just love that style of page, and I think this one turned out really well. So then this next one actually used a page out of this cool little calendar. If you're familiar at all with Flow magazine, I love it so much, but I don't have a subscription. I would just want one. But this is a tiny pleasures calendar, and it just has little things to be grateful for every day. And I've been using this in all of my posts for #myabidingjournal as a way to mark what the day is that I'm on. And every now and then I like what is on the photo so much that I include it in my journal. And so the Friends of Frost really fit this day because it was so icy out that day. And I just love the way that the glitter and the metallic washi kind of plays off of that ice effect. This next one is just a hand lettered page with a really cute little doodle of me and my dog, so that's supposed to be me. And I was really proud of this. I thought it turned out quite well because I'm not much of an illustrator. At least, I mean, I'm sure I'm better than some, but I'm also worse than many. This is something to keep in mind when you're doing a challenge like this, is it doesn't always have to be documenting exactly what happened that day, like in terms of longhand journaling. Sometimes just doing an illustration and a quote can capture what happened. So that day, the only thing I really needed or wanted to remember was the fact that I took my dog, Jeannie, for a really nice walk. And so just by doing this quote and this illustration, I can remember that. This next day, we went to the Pennsylvania Farm Show, which apparently is a very big deal in Pennsylvania. It attracts quite the crowd, so if anybody's familiar with it, let me know. I'd be really interested. So I created this little flip book using just washi tape to connect all of these little square photos that I printed out from the show using my Canon selfie. And so it's really cute. It just flips through some of the cute animals that we saw. So I love that. And then I did this really cute little wreath with different animal doodles as well, so I thought that turned out really well. And then I have this quote down at the bottom, which I made super fancy, and it says, "You haven't lived until you've tried a farm show milkshake," and then credit is given to my boyfriend. And what is so funny about this is I posted it on my Instagram, and then the PA Dairyman, which makes the milkshakes, actually reached out to me and wanted a copy of the hand lettering. So I did another copy of the hand lettering and sent it to them, all because I made a joke about Ben going on and on, because he's the king of hyperbole, about how amazing these milkshakes are. So I thought it'd be funny to do it really fancy in my journal as a quote. And then, of course, the people who make the milkshakes wanted a copy. Anyways, that was just really funny, and I'm getting a free t-shirt out of it from PA Dairyman, so that's fun. And then these pages were kept really simple, just nice black and white with a little bit of gold accent. And Ben and I love the show This Is Us. We always have to wait to watch it together because obviously we don't live together. So it's always so hard after Tuesdays when everybody else has seen it and we have to wait until the next time we see each other, which is usually the weekend. So love that show. Let me know in the comments if you are a This Is Us fan. Do you cry at every episode like I do? Let me know in the comments. Then it was Ben's niece's birthday, so I made this cute little page. Absolutely love this next page. It started out really, really bad, like really bad. But that's the beauty of collage. You just kind of keep adding to it and eventually it turns into something beautiful. And so I was really proud of this page that documents a hike that Ben and I went on this day. There's a lot of texture on this page that's kind of hard to pick up on the camera, but yeah, I just really liked this collage effect. I love this tree that I doodled in the corner. So yes, that is definitely one of my favorites. This next one just used some pieces from this charity event that we went to. This next one, really simple page, just did a big number, a big sticker, and then a tiny bit of journaling. So this page probably took me all of about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. So it doesn't always have to be super elaborate. Sometimes simple is best. So here again, I kept it super simple because I really had nothing to say other than, hey, it was cold out that day. And so I did this really cute little doodle of this girl all bundled up, crazy bundled up, which is kind of what I looked like that day. And then it says, "Stay cozy," super cute. And then this next one is all about the journaling. So I love that this page is all about just a doodle and an illustration, and then this one is just the words. And so I talked about a story that I had heard and how it impacted me. So I did that, and then just had some gelato stenciling in the background. If you can see that there, it's just really light, just adds a little bit of color to pick up on the color from the previous page. And then we get into a really fun spread, which is my Poconos weekend spread. So Ben and I went to the Poconos in January for our annual couples getaway that we do every year with some of our friends. So I did this really simple cover page as my Friday spread. And then I move into my Saturday spread, and this probably is my favorite spread. It has a super scrapbooky vibe, which I like. So I have this little memories journaling card here. I put a cute photo over top of it and really had fun with just layering the different embellishments. So you can see I did a lot of the strips of washi tape, which I've been into lately, and then a little strip on this circular photo as well that I punched out. And then down here you just see little groupings of washi and stickers, and then I had this really beautiful paper, I believe from one of you guys actually, in my Happy Mail. It has this really gorgeous shimmer to it, and so I just love the way that all of the glitter and metallics in this photo really makes it feel wintry. And then of course we ended up going skiing, which was not on my agenda at all, but then of course one of our friends ended up getting free tickets, so I was like, when else am I gonna get to go skiing for free and try it out? So I went skiing for the first time ever. Don't know that I'll ever go again unless it's free again. It wasn't bad, it was fun, but I definitely do not have skill. I know it's something you have to work up to, but anyways, so then I have a little tip in here with a photo of me and Ben skiing, and then just, yeah, fun photos from our hike that day as well. Just love, love, love this page. It's super, super pretty. And then this page kind of mirrors that page in terms of the way I did the washi and the colors, because the whole weekend goes together. And this one I actually have a journal with me video on, so I will have that link down below if you want to see the whole thing, and then I talk about it as well in that video, so you can check that out. Then we have a Hello Monday page, so simple, easy. And then this day, once again, I kept it really simple with doodles, and then just literally did bullet points of things that I did that day. So sometimes if I don't have a ton of time or reason to really journal about things, I'll just make a list of things that happened. Little doodle, which I am so proud of, guys, because I did this one all by myself. I didn't copy somebody else for it. This is all me. And it says, in the depth of winter, I finally learned that in me there was an invincible summer, which is Albert Camus. And I just thought that was a really good quote to keep in mind. And then this one, super simple, just did really large journaling to take up space, and did some fun blending with my Tombos. This one is similar to the Poconos. I had fun with just layering different ephemera and stickers and washi tape. And then used some photos as well because we went on a nice little date night. And then this page was a super fun way to document the day, because there were so many good things about this day that I didn't really want to write it all out longhand. So I thought it'd be fun to just think of keywords to capture major things that happened that day and put it in this kind of circle mandala form. And I just love the way it turned out. I think it looks super cute. My delicious chocolate dipped raspberry latte. Need I say more, guys? It is so good. If you're ever in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, you have to go to the Rabbit and the Dragonfly and get yourself one. It is amazing. And then I have a page from that Sunday. We went to see Creed Bratton, which is an actor in The Office, if you watch that show at all. And so that was an interesting experience, to say the least. And then this last week of January was so busy at work, so I just documented things really fast. This cute little busy bee, slow down and take a breath, just important little reminders for myself, and then talked a little bit about all of the things I had to do that day. And then my last two spreads, guys, for January are so simple. Honestly, not much happened these days just because it was so busy at work that I got back late and just didn't have a lot of time to journal or do much else to journal about. So these days I just stuck to doodles and quotes. So I have this one here with a really pretty little doodle of a flower bouquet, and then this one, happiness is in the journey, and so I just did a little bike with roses in that as well. So just kept it simple with some monoline art. I did this and almost all of the journaling in black that is in here so far with my Pigma micron pens, so I definitely recommend these. They're really great because they don't smear and they also really don't bleed through your page, so I highly recommend these. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that little flip through of my January journaling. I have had so much fun doing this challenge thus far, and I highly encourage you to try it yourself. Join in on the fun. It really is going to be so rewarding at the end, even on the hard days when I really just don't feel like journaling, to be able to have an entire year, 365 pages of my life to look back on, and I'm really excited for that day. I love that I get to share this journey with you all. So I encourage you, if you're not already, to please subscribe to my channel. I post not only journaling videos like this, creative journaling, also I post bullet journaling videos and planning videos, as well as faith-related videos, and I'm starting to get into more lifestyle and vlog videos as well. So you're not going to want to miss it. So please definitely hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so that you get notified for future videos. I hope you all have an amazing February, and be sure to follow me on Instagram so that you can see all of my entries over there. And for now, that's gonna be a wrap. All of my links are down below, so I encourage you to check them out and find me all across the internet because I would love to get to know you better. Alright guys, have an amazing day. Bye!